I always remember going to cover a Gophers women's basketball game. It was Janelle McCarville's senior year. Waylon had just been drafted by Connecticut, and I sit courtside back then, and there's Simone Augustus and Sylvia Fowles. So I was like, this is pretty good. I mean, that was pretty dynamic basketball your team had in college.
Thank you. It was some good stuff.
Yeah.
I do remember J Mac. She called me Yao Ming. And she's like, she was Shaq. I was like, no, it's the opposite way around.
J-Mac was crazy.
She was crazy.
But that was the one thing that we played differently, in those early years when we had Taj Williams-Franklin and we had J-Mac as our centers. They were each 6'2", and they just weren't really interested in, being block scorers. And so we still won. Doing it that way, but then when we got Syl, it just changed everything in terms of how we could play and how high percentage we could get, by getting Syl the ball inside. I think Syl's improved a ton since 2015.
Oh, Lord.
USA Basketball was really impressed when she showed up in 2016 and how much she evolved. And that's the thing about Syl, she's like, bring it on. She just wants to add parts to her game. And, even though she's been playing for a long time, she's not bored with it. She's trying to find different ways to keep helping our team. Lex, what do you like about our team in terms of, forget the on the court stuff, but what do you like about our team?
I like how much fun we have all the time. I mean, from day one, everyone's laughing, joking, dancing, and stuff like that. And I think every team has their own, thing. And I think here it's just like we just have fun.
Good.
Doing everything that we do, and I love that.
Well, I like to hear that. Go ahead.
Does she yell a lot in practice?
Today she did. Today was the first time I was like,
she's gotten soft.
Me, Keith, Taylor, we were like, oh my God, it has started.
Sylvia just called her soft.
That was bare basic. That wasn't nothing. I mean, she got impatient today. That's
I wouldn't say
really
yelling, which I haven't ever had a coach that screams at me. So if you are a screamer, I'm gonna have to. I don't know how I react to screamers because I don't get yelled when I don't get yelled at.
You can pull a Syl and you can look at her and just say, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's usually what I do.
I don't yell at individuals typically.
No.
You're not one I'm going to yell at because you play hard.
Yeah.
If I have to draw effort out of you, that frustrates me.
I've seen coaches scream at their players, and I'm just like, I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Yeah, I actually said this about her. Yeah,
I might cry.
Just shoot it. Just whatever. Next time you just shoot it.
Might cry. It's okay. I'll take your heat. Yeah. That's what we normally do anyway.
But I said this about this team. We have really nice people, really good people. And this group, again, they play hard. They don't do everything right, by a long shot, but they play hard by a long shot. We're getting there.
It's funny that you say that because I told him, I was like, I mess up a lot, but I go hard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, so you got
Make
to find
mistakes going hard. Yeah.
I was like, so you got to find ways to cover up for it. I was like, I might get beat, but if the ball get reversed and they drive, I'm blocking.
That's exactly right.
So I was like, I mess up a lot, but you couldn't tell because I go hard.
But I said about this team, there's not people that I want to yell at. I'm not frustrated with anyone. Yeah. So it's more if I'm getting after it, like today. We didn't start off very well in the beginning.
Yeah. And
so it was that kind of day. So as a coach, I go, they need a little more of that today.
Right.
I don't like to do that. It wears me out. It makes me old. I got to go home and I got to be nice to Ollie. And if I go home irritated, then I'm a little more impatient with Ollie. He doesn't like that very much.
Oh.
Have you met Ollie yet? Have you seen him?
Yes, he came to the baseball game.
That's right.
Shared all his toys.
He's for me, okay? My friend and my friend only.
We'll see.
Okay.
He liked me a lot.
He did. I remember that now. He has little ponies, right?
I don't like when people come in and try to take Ollie time away from TT Syl, okay?
We were playing tag and hide and seek.
I'm selfish.
I got you.
It's okay.
I'm going to have you beat by the end of the year.
Oh, competition.
Ollie's got a lot of aunties. He's very, very lucky. Very lucky.
And he's selective with his time, too. He can see me one day and be, and then the next day he's like,
On to the next thing.
Yeah. I was like, okay, Ollie.
Want to welcome our newest sponsor to the Cheryl Reeve Show, Cara Quinn, CaraQuinn. You can find her at Brick and Banister. That's Banister with one N. brickandbanister.com/Cara-Quinn. She started her real estate journey in Rome, Italy. She fell in love with the architecture. She fell in love with housing and helping people find the perfect house. You want to check her out. She can help you wherever you are in the Twin Cities area. She can help you find your dream house. She will enjoy doing it. Cara Quinn. It's Cara at brickandbanister.com or just go to brickandbanister.com/Cara-Quinn.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Anything else you want to share? Anything else you got going on? Actually, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jim. You
I
guys.
was going to throw something out. It's become very well documented that NBA players love the WNBA and appreciate the players, appreciate the game. Are you guys NBA fans? Have you been watching the playoffs? If so, what have you been seeing?
Yes.
I am a big fan.
I mean,
of the NBA.
the last two series were spectacular.
Of course.
Are we fans of any one team?
I have players that I like.
I'm a
I don't
Damian
really
Lillard diehard.
Yeah.
He's been my favorite
have,
player for
like,
years.
a go-to team, but I like certain
I
players.
just don't want Golden State to win.
Really? Just
Really.
tired of them?
Yes. Like, I just want someone to beat them. Like, they're
Kind of how it was for us.
beatable.
You know? Like people just didn't want us to win.
everybody-
You know?
yeah.
See, I've never had that experience before. So I'm like, beat them now. Like, somebody has to do it. But
I'm all for the better team that night. If you showed up and you deserve to win, you deserve to win. That's how I am. I don't care how many times you win.
Did you watch the end of the Portland game? In the
She
game 7?
did. She was in the
Watched
middle
that.
room yelling.
Yep, watching that. I watched Kawhi. Actually, last night, I turned the game off because unfortunately I was kind of bored with it. And like, not even going to lie. So I turned on Netflix and then my friend texted me and he was like, you got to turn this game back on.
Yeah.
So I watched the last 3 minutes. And so I watched the game winner.
Yep.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's a dagger.
That was
That was the
dagger.
craziest shot I've ever seen.
That's a
I didn't
dagger.
think it was going in.
How about that? Like it stuck on the rim. Like it just
Yes. I know.
stopped. And then it bounced
They
and
doing
stopped.
something.
Yeah.
They doing something right.
That's crazy.
They doing
epic.
something
That's
right.
crazy.
Well, you gotta shoot it with great touch to have a chance for that
Yeah.
thing to go in.
Yeah.
I mean, he took almost 40 shots that game.
Yeah.
He had all the touch. But that was awesome.
I'll say this about the Warriors. There are teams in sports where I do get tired of them winning as a spectator, but I have a lot of trouble rooting against Curry and Thompson. Because
Because
they carry themselves so well.
exactly. But I don't want them to win because I just would like someone else to win.
Sure.
But like I love watching them play.
Yeah.
Like they're really fun to watch.
They're good guys.
But now my boy Dame is in it, so I need him to beat them. I need him to beat them for us.
You got good taste.
for the world.
You got
for the
good taste.
culture.
Dang,
I forgot what I was going to ask.
assassin.
So let's talk about non-basketball.
Oh Lord.
What's important to you in your life? Like, what are your top 3 things that every day you got to have some of it? Like people doing something. What's your thing? Sleep.
Oh, of course, sleep is highly on top of my list. So I do take a nap every day.
Yep.
One to
okay.
three.
No, so let's
One
tell
to
stories.
three.
Let's tell stories about this.
Okay.
So we're good when it's a 7:00 game,
Yes.
and Syl gets her nap.
Yes.
But when the game's at 2, Cheryl's in trouble because that's nap time for Syl.
It's bad.
And about halftime, Syl will be like, "Coach, I need a nap."
Yeah, it gets bad.
She gets irritable.
Yeah.
Because she didn't get that nap. So when we see 2:00 games, we're like, "Uh-oh."
And Reeve be like, go home and get a nap now.
We were trying to strategize when the game was a little bit early. We were out west. Like, Syl, you're going to be able to get your nap. We got to get your nap.
I got about 40 minutes in. We got
Yeah.
it down packed.
I was like,
at
just
the
get
end.
some, 'cause
So
this-
naps are highly on my list. Kids. I love kids. So I have to have my daily dosage. If that's through Ali, FaceTiming my nieces and nephews. And then third, I guess, would be school.
Yeah.
I have to pay attention to school. And then, like right now, our weeks are going by super fast. So
What are you doing in
Tell us more about that.
So right now, I'm carrying full load, and if I continue to carry full load, January 2020, it's been my graduation.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah.
If I don't take
Is this
hard.
LSU or is this a
no, it's an online school.
Got it.
If I would have knew at the U got one of the best programs right
Oh,
now
really?
for mortuary, but I don't see myself in class, so that wouldn't have worked. And so right now I'm carrying a full load. If I do decide to take off, then the summer of 2020. But right now I'm in a comfortable place. School is going well, and so I'm looking forward to it.
And what attracted you to that business?
Young age, something that I always wanted to do.
She sees dead people.
I know, I do. It's
I was
weird.
trying not to make that joke.
It's weird. So my grandmother passed away when I was 5, and my older siblings thought it was a good idea to give her a last kiss before we went to the burial. But being the allergy baby that I am, I flare up for about everything, like anything. But I had a reaction to the embalming fluid. So I can remember us being in a limousine on our way to the burial, and I told my mom, this is what I'm going to do because they did it wrong. Being naive. And then fast forward, reality started kicking in, body started hurting, and you're like, man, I can't do this until I'm 45. So, like, what is the next thing that I can possibly do that's going to keep me as busy? Mm-hmm. And then that's what called me back. I was like, okay. But originally when I went into it, I just wanted to do, like, the cosmetic side of it, like the hair, makeup, and dress. And then once I started taking embalming classes, I was like, oh, yeah, like, this is so Syl. And so that's when I got into the embalming part. Like, that's what I want to be, the embalmer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff, huh?
Yeah. Hey, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. I know you didn't really have much choice, but, you could have run,
Lex,
and you didn't run,
I want to hear about Lexie.
Yeah.
What are your, things you have to have in your life?
My family's one. I talk to my mom and dad every day. We have a cute little group chat. And my family, we have multiple group chats. So I have a group chat with me, my mom, and my dad. I have one with my dad and my two sisters. I have one with my dad, mom, my aunts, my sister.
Aww.
And then I have one of just me and my sisters. And then I have one of me and my two sisters and brother.
Oh,
so yeah, we have multiple.
Yeah.
But the little ones, they don't ever respond, so I don't text them.
How old are they?
Lonnie is 16 and Anakin's 13 and Lissa's 22.
Okay.
So Lissa responds, and then I had to text them the other day for about Mother's Day to make sure they got her a gift because I sent my mom flowers, but they didn't get there till today. So can y'all make her a card, please, so she doesn't think like we hate her? And they didn't respond, so I hope they made the card. But family's one. Second is probably my new puppy I just got.
Oh,
What kind?
Welcome, Mama.
He's a pit and a chihuahua.
wow.
His name is Kodak.
Oh,
Of course.
He's really cute, and I'm obsessed with him, and he's in his cage right now. Hates me. And then third is probably, I know I play basketball for a living, but I love exercising. Like, I always have to work out all the time. I'm always in the gym. So it keeps that keeps my mind right. And if I'm having a stressful day, I'll go work out.
Are you a napper?
I am, but since I've got Kodak, not really, because my nap times have turned into our walk times. So,
And you're probably up early.
yeah.
It's like
I know
having a baby.
I'm losing all that sleep, the extra 30 minutes, but it's good. I'm excited to come here, so it's not really that big of a deal.
We got a dog a couple of years ago, and it's changed my life because I always feel like, okay, I'm done. I need to rush home now.
Yes.
I need to get home to my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I never had that thought before,
Ever. After everything I do, I have to go get Kodak.
Yeah.
I have to go get Kodak.
Well, I have two dogs. It's like they're my stepchildren now because my mom take care of them. And so when I'm home, it's like I take one and you take the other. And she was like, no, you take both.
So you have both here now?
No, she won't let me split them up.
Okay.
I think having both would be hard. But one time, 15, I had my girl dog and she had the boy dog, and it was miserable for them. Like, they cried the whole time. And I was like, so we're not going to split them up. But she won't let me bring both to Minnesota because she think they're her kids.
Well, they are our kids. I have kids and I have a dog, but my dog still feels like a kid.
Well, I guess so. Since I'm the last one, she feels like she need kids.
Yeah,
so
I'm afraid for my mom to meet him because she doesn't let him. Yeah. My dad met him, and he doesn't. He's not a big dog person, but he likes acting like he didn't like it. And then my mom called me. She's like, "Your dad loves that dog." I knew he would like it. I knew he would like him.
That's cool. Well, thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thanks so
They had a
much.
long
It was
day.
fun. I appreciate it.
And we'll go at it again tomorrow, right?
Yep.
And we'll keep getting better. Our defensive rotations were pretty good today,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you.
We're going to work on our
This is
offense.
my favorite part of practice, by the way.
What's that?
Defense.
Yeah. Syl kept saying, we didn't do defense for 2 days. And Syl kept, when are we doing defense? That's her wheelhouse. She's not bad on offense either, but.
No, she's pretty
She's
well.
okay.
Defense keeps me going.
Yep.
All right. Well,
thank you both.
Thank you all. We
Thank
appreciate it. We'll handle sponsors and everything else later. We wanted to just have a nice, free-flowing conversation. Thanks to everyone who listens. Check out TalkNorth.com for all the other shows. We'll be back next week with the next Cheryl Reeve Show.